Arsenal Football Club is a professional football club based in London, England that plays in the Premier League, top flight of English football. The club has won 13 league titles, including one unbeaten title, a record 14 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, 16 FA Community Shields and more. Arsenal was the first club from the south of England to join the Football League in 1893, and they reached the First Division in 1904. Relegated only once in 1913, they continued the longest streak in the top division and have won the second most top-flight matches in English history. Over the years, us Arsenal fans have had the privilege of seeing many talented players don the Arsenal shirt and represent the values of our club on as well as off the pitch. So why don't we indulge ourselves in the magic players such as Bergkamp and Henry have been able to produce in their playing days. Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp were undeniably the centrepiece of Arsenal's foreboding attack that Wenger constructed in the early stages of his tenure as Arsenal manager. This deadly duo had opposition defenders on strings, and it's not hard to tell why. With Henry's slick trickery and close ball control that made it seem he had the ball stuck to his feet, and Bergkamp's mercurial spatial awareness, otherworldly vision, and suave on-pitch demeanour, both players frequently terrorised many a defender when they were on the field. Very few would come close to possessing their tantalising dribbling ability and merciless lethality in front of goal, but none could ever hope to achieve a similar legendary status at the club as the aforementioned pair. Jack Wilshere was a promising Arsenal Youth Academy graduate, but unfortunately he could never quite deliver on the big stage as he was constantly being set back by consistently recurring long-term injuries, much like his equally fragile teammate Abou Diaby. One thing is certain when you're watching Arsenal though, you're definitely going to get your money's worth when it comes down to entertainment and emotion on display on the pitch. In the early to mid-2000s, no game of English football was as intriguing a spectacle to watch as the battle between England's two biggest clubs, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal going up against Sir Alex Ferguson's Red Devils, the Premier League's grandest rivalry. But it hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows for Arsenal, with the 2006 Champions League final defeat to Barcelona in particular being one of the most deflating losses in the club's recent history, which would, unbeknownst to the supporters at the time, be the beginning of a downward spiral to club mediocrity for years to come. On our road to redeeming the prestige which was associated with the brand of Arsenal, we faced many tribulations in the form of horrifying career-ending injuries to many of our most promising players. It still to this day makes me uneasy when I witness the likes of Eduardo and Aaron Ramsey suffering leg breaks. The sight of them holding their flailing leg in the air in total disbelief and utter shock will forever be etched in my memory as one of the darkest moments in our recent club history. Arsene Wenger is a French former football manager and player. He's currently FIFA's Chief of Global Football Development. He was the manager of Arsenal from 1996 to 2018, where he was the longest serving and most successful in the club's history. His contribution to English football through changes to scouting, players training and diet regimens revitalised Arsenal and aided the globalisation of the sport in the 21st century. Herbert Chapman, who took the helm at Arsenal in the distant 30s, is regarded as one of the game's greatest innovators. He's credited with turning around the fortunes of Arsenal alongside introducing new tactics and training techniques to the game, as well as the use of physiotherapists. He took full charge of the team rather than letting board members pick, as well as championing innovations such as floodlighting, European club competitions and numbered shirts, and has received many posthumous honours and recognition. George Graham is another managerial icon for Arsenal who was appointed in 1986 and led the Gunners to appearances in the League Cup final in each of his first two seasons, winning in 1987. Arsenal's performances in the league also improved, and in Graham's third season, his team won the league championship in unprecedented fashion, defeating title rivals Liverpool by 2 clear goals on the final night of the season to be crowned champions on goals scored. an unforgettable feat which was consequently turned into a biopic and released in 2017 to great acclaim. He won his second league title in 1990-91, fielding a side that only lost one game throughout the entire season.
Arsenal have scored yet